Hello, Aline. Good morning, Aline. How are you?
Good morning, teacher. How are you?
Excellent, Aline. Fine too. Welcome, Aline. So tell me, how was your day yesterday, Aline? What did you do yesterday?
Yesterday, I studied for my admission exam. I
Exactly. Good.
I went to the supermarket and
Very
the
good.
grocery.
Very good, Aline. Excellent.
Yes.
So it was a busy day. Aline, and tell me, is the medicine faculty near your house or far from your house?
Mm, it's not near of my house, but my mom work in near of that place. So
Okay, okay, okay. Is your mother a doctor too?
yes,
Okay, wonderful, Aline. Very good, excellent. And then, and is your mother a general doctor or is she a specialist doctor?
he's a specialist doctor
Oh, okay, okay.
in
She's specialized.
regenerative is regenerative medicine. I don't know how to say it. Es medicina
Ah,
estética y regenerativa.
aesthetic and regenerative
Aesthetic.
medicine.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Yes.
interesting,
Okay.
Aline. Very good. Excellent. Good, Aline. Aline, what about you, Aline? What would you like to specialize on?
And neurologist surgeon. I think that's how
Your-
to say that.
on surgery?
No, 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 no. Neurologist surgeon.
Ah, neurologist. Very good. Okay, interesting, Aline. Very good. Very good. Excellent. Very good. Thank you. Hello, Gabriel. Good morning, Gabriel. How are you, Gabriel?
Hello, teacher. Everything's good. Thank you so
Excellent.
much. Sorry
Gabriel,
for coming
talk,
late.
please tell us, Gabriel, how was, don't worry, how was your day yesterday, Gabriel?
It was so busy, teacher. It was a great,
Please.
great came back from vacations.
Okay, okay. So,
But it was so, so,
what
so
time did you
busy.
finish? What time did you finish working
Um,
yesterday?
yes. Sorry, I was changing my AirPods. I finished on time, 8:30, but I have so many patients, so much patients. Yes. How many? Yes, many. So
Oh,
many patients.
so many pages.
Yes.
Okay, Gabriel, good, okay, excellent, good. Okay. What about hello, Scarlett? Good morning, Scarlett. How are you, Scarlett?
Hi, teacher. Fine, thank you.
Welcome, Scarlett, to the class. Scarlett, please tell Scarlett, how was last weekend for you, Scarlett? What did you do last weekend?
Well, I went to visit my grandma and I stay with my aunt all weekend
Very good.
and we prepare
Okay.
barbecue, we make some games, we
Okay.
dance, we spend the time with my family.
Excellent, Scarlett. Scarlett, what about yesterday, Scarlett? How was your day yesterday?
It was very busy. I couldn't take the class yesterday because I have an
Mm.
appointment with the doctor and I have to make some
Okay.
studies and that take a lot of the time. I went like 6 a.m. in the morning, but
So early.
I couldn't make it to the class. Yeah, that's why I
Okay,
couldn't
Scarlett. Very good. Okay.
be yesterday in the class. Then I went to work, went to the gym, make some groceries, and
Okay.
begin the week.
Very good. So it was also a very busy day. Very good. Okay. Okay. What about Ame? Hello, Ame. Good morning, America. How are you?
Hello, good morning. I'm fine, thanks.
Excellent. Welcome to the class, Ame. Ame, please, Ame, tell us, Ame, how was your day yesterday, Ame?
It was so tired. I, to be honest, I really was sleeping all day yesterday.
Okay, 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 okay. Very good. Okay, that's good. Okay, excellent. Very good. Okay. Okay, my friends. I'm going to wait a minute. I'm going to share the screen with you. There it goes. Okay. Very good. Let me share it with you. Okay. Okay. It's here. Okay. So remember today is April 22nd. Okay. Goal, the first goal by the end of the class, the students will learn past on real conditionals. Okay. Okay, please copy the date and please copy the goal. Okay. Very good.
No, teacher.
Very good, friends. Okay. Okay, since yesterday we were here, okay, we were analyzing, okay, some videos, okay. So let's continue here with the unit. It says, I told you so. It says lesson objective, discuss past actions and their present results. First of all, language in context. It says, look at the meme. Do you think it's funny? In what kind of situations are you likely to hear I told you so? When was the last time someone said it to you? Okay. Look at this tiger. It says, I guess the bleach was a bad idea. I told you so. Bleach is a chemical whitener used for laundry. Okay. For example, I have a question for, look at this. Remember, the question is going to be when when was the last time that someone told you or said to you, I told you so? For example, I start with Gabriel. Gabriel, what about you, Gabriel? When was the last time Gabriel, that someone said to you, Gabriel, I told you so? Okay.
Yes, I guess it was past Sunday. My sister told me.
Okay.
Well, she always telling me, "I told you so." She's older than me, so she's more experienced on life. But yeah, the Sunday she told me, "I told you so."
Very good. Okay. What about Scarlett? Scarlett, when was the last time, Scarlett, that someone said to you, Scarlett, I told you so. I told you that this was going to happen.
When I try to make a cake and I use a lot of I forgot how do you say harina?
Floor, a lot of floor.
Oh, flour. Right. Yeah. When
Very
I
good.
use many flour in the cake, when in the mix, when I try to prepare, and my mom told me it was gonna be very awful, and I don't believe her because I think it was better when the cake was very um it got se quemó. How do you say that?
Se quemó. Ahí lo voy a poner en el chat. It got burned. It
It
got
got
burned, se
burned.
quemó.
So my mom tell me I told you so. Yeah.
Told me. My mother told me, I told you so. Okay, Scarlett, that's a lot of experience, okay? Very good. What about Aline? Aline, when was the last time that someone, maybe your parents, said to you, Aline, Aline, I told you so?
The day I had tried to do like an mm, I don't know how to say it.
Yes.
It was like a work of the school, but in that work in the
Okay.
school, I like not begin so no era muy concreta y dice muy largo.
You can
Y
say,
me
I
y
didn't.
literal me reprobaron.
Yes. ¿Y de qué? Perdón.
Me reprobaron, mis papás me habían dicho, te van a reprobar con eso y así no mandé.
Ali, okay. You can say, Aline, I didn't. You can say, I didn't get to the point. Es decir, en el trabajo o en la actividad no fui al punto, ¿no? I didn't get to the point. Okay, Ali, very good. Okay, excellent. Okay. But about Ame, when was the last time, that someone said to you, you know, America, I told you so, I told you that it was going to happen.
I'm trying to remember it, but I don't remember. No, I forgot that. I don't remember,
Very good. Very
but I
good.
think that
Okay,
it
okay. Very
was
good.
a lot of time.
A long time ago. Very good. Okay. What about Natalie? Hello, Natalie. Good morning, Natalie. Welcome to the class, Natalie. Natalie, we are asking a question to my student, Natalie. The question is like this. When was the last time, Natalie, that someone said to you, Natalie, you know, I told you so. I told you that this was going to happen. When was it, Natalie?
Hi, teacher. Good morning. Um,
Good morning.
well, let me think, teacher, because I can't recall in this moment. But hi, teacher. Sorry, I don't know.
Very good, Natalie. Okay, don't worry. What about Angeline? Welcome, Angeline. Good morning, Angeline. Welcome to the class, Angeline. Angeline, so please share with us,
Good
Angeline.
morning,
When was
teacher.
the last time that, Angeline, that someone told you, you know, Angeline, I told you so. I told you this was going to happen.
Can you repeat,
When was
please?
it, Angeline? Yes, when was the last time that someone told you or someone said to you, you know, Angeline, I told you so. I told you that this was going to happen.
I don't know, teacher.
Very good, miss. Okay. Okay, listen, let's continue. I'm going to share my screen with you. Okay, there it goes. Okay. Let's go to the book. Okay. So here it says, listen to part of a podcast about hindsight bias. What is it? What are the dangers of it? Okay, listen, I'm going to change the way to present. Okay, look at this. For the audio. There it goes. Okay. Give me a second. Okay. There it goes. Okay. Mm-hmm. Ahí tenés. Okay.
Lesson 3.1, page 22. Exercise 1B. I told you so.
Well, if you'd mentioned all this road work, I would have gone a different way.
Well, if you'd been listening, you'd have heard me say that the highway is always better and we wouldn't be sitting in this traffic jam right now.
I told you so. One of the most annoying phrases in the English language, especially when it isn't true. Did she really foresee what was going to happen? No, she just got lucky. This is a classic example of hindsight bias. Humans have the ability to review and reconsider past experiences and analyze the decisions we made. This is how we learn from our mistakes. Hindsight bias interferes with this process, making it difficult to accurately evaluate past situations. If you're convinced you knew how something would eventually turn out, then you dismiss any doubts you might have had beforehand. You reject alternative scenarios that might have led to the same outcome, and you fixate on a single explanation. Hindsight bias also makes it easy to presume you know what's going to happen in the future. If you're convinced there was only one way to interpret a past situation, you're less likely to envision creative solutions for new problems. You just go with the first idea that comes to you and disregard the advice of others. And soon, you're the one hearing, "I told you so."
Very good. Says, I'm going to look at the pay attention to the bold words. Okay, for example, we have foresee, review, reconsider, analyze, evaluate, dismiss, fixate, presume, interpret, envision, reject, and disregard. Okay, I'm going to share the reading with you. Okay, look at this. Give me a second. Okay, there it goes. Okay. I'm going to share it there on the WhatsApp group. Okay. There it goes. Okay. Okay. And I'm going to also share the activity based on the reading. Okay, it's going to be like this. There it goes. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to share it with you. Okay. Okay. Now it says vocabulary. It says thought process. It says look at the bold verbs in the script. How are they used in context? Match it to the categories. Listen and check. For example, thinking about the future. Here we have to find two verbs. Examining something. Here we have to find three verbs. Re-examining something. We have to choose two verbs. Not accepting something. We have to choose three verbs. An unproductive way to think, two verbs. For example, I will do number one. It says thinking about the future. Number one is foresee. Okay, foresee. That is thinking about the future. That is foresee. Okay, it's very small. Okay. Okay. And the second verb is this one. Okay, this envision. Envision. Okay. Okay. Very good. Okay, please you continue with the others, please. Now you have the reading and you have the activity there. Okay. Very good. So we have we have four activities. So let's allow, I don't know, 6 or 7 minutes for it, okay? Very good.
Lesson 3.1, page 22. Exercise 2A. 1. Foresee. Envision. 2. Analyze. Evaluate. Interpret. Three, review, reconsider. Ignore. Dismiss. Disregard. Reject. 5. Fixate. Presume.
Okay, friends, so ready? Let's review, okay? Listen, I'm going to share the screen with you. Remember, it was easy. You have to find the verbs from the reading, okay, and write them down there on the activity, okay? Okay, there it goes, okay? I'm going to share the book with you, okay? Okay, there it goes, okay? Let me, okay, very good. Okay, so remember, the first two, thinking about future, okay? That was one, foresee, and envision, okay? What about, let's say, please, Gabriel, what do you give for examining something, Gabriel?
Yes, teacher. Analyze, evaluate, and interpret. Interpret.
Analyze, very good, exactly. Well, I cannot write here, but it says analyze, okay, evaluate, and interpret. Very good, okay. What about the Scarlet? Okay, what about re-examining something?
I put review and reconsider.
Very good. Review, reconsider. Excellent, good. What about number 4? Let's say, please, Aline, not accepting something.
This
Disregard,
reject.
very good. Reject, and
But I don't put the third one. Um,
okay, don't worry. I will have you
foresee,
dismiss. Dismiss, okay? Dismiss, okay? Very good.
miss.
What about Angeli? Very good, okay? An unproductive way to think, Angeli. Is it Angeli? I don't know. Okay. Okay, what about, let's say, Ame? Very good.
The
So,
5,
Natalie? Very good,
right?
Natalie? Good.
Teacher, I have
Let's see.
presume and
Yes,
fix it.
exactly. Very good. So, says fixate and presume. Exactly. Very good, my friends. Very good. Okay, listen. Let's continue working on the book. Here it says, okay. Let me. Okay, here it is. Okay. Okay. Can you see the activity 3.1a? Can you see it?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Okay. Very good. Let me take a picture of it and I'm going to share it on the WhatsApp group. Okay. There it goes. Okay. Okay. There it is. Let's go. I'm going to share it on the WhatsApp group. There it goes. Okay. Okay. There it is. Okay. And then I will share the second part of the activity. Okay. Okay, so let me share it with you. Okay. Here we says match the words with their definitions. We can, for example, analyze, okay, disregard, fixate, foresee, presume, review. Remember, fixate. Maybe it's a new word for you. Okay. Fixate, my students, it means obsesionarse. Obsesionarse con algo, con alguna idea. Okay. And the definition we have, for example, think something is not important, think that you know, examine something in detail in order to understand it, be able to predict the future, look back over something, be obsessed with a particular idea. For example, it is analyze, okay, is this one, okay? Examine something in detail, okay? This one, okay? Examine something in detail in order to understand it, okay? Okay, you please continue with us, please. Very good. So we have 5 more to go. Okay, let's allow, I don't know, 4 minutes for the activity. I think it's easy, okay? Okay, we check it in 2 more minutes, okay? Okay, let's see. I think it's time. Okay, let's see. Okay, I start with. Let's see if Natalie is here. Let's see. Yes, Natalie. Natalie, please. Natalie, disregard, Natalie. What does it mean, Natalie? Natalie? I think Natalie, okay. Amen. What amen? Amen. Disregard, amen.
Um, disregard is think something is not important.
Very good. Think something. Very good. Is not important. Very good. Okay. Okay. Very good. Okay. Amen. Aline. Fixate, Aline.
Be upset with a particular idea.
Idea. Very good. Okay. Scarlett. Foresee.
To be able to see the future.
To predict, no? To predict the future. Very good.
I think
Okay.
to be able to predict the
Gabriel.
future.
Very good. Okay. Gabriel, presume. Gabriel, presume.
Yes, presume, think that you know.
Think that you know. Very good. Okay, and let's see if Angeli is here. Let's see. Angeli. Very good. Angeli, review.
Look back over something.
Very good. Excellent. Okay. Okay, look at this activity. Okay, so here we have different words. We have dismiss, envision, evaluate, interpret, reconsider, reject. Look at the possibilities. Imagine a future situation. Consider the value of something. Decide something is not worth considering. Explain what something means. Change your point of view. Don't accept something because it isn't good enough. Good. Okay, let's allow 4 minutes for this activity, okay? Okay, so let's check. Okay, I start with Gary. Gary, what about dismiss, Gary? What does it mean, Gary? Dismiss.
Yes, teacher. Dismiss. Decide something is not worth considering.
Very good. Excellent. Good. Scarlett, please. Ambition, Scarlett.
Imagine a future situation.
Excellent. Very good. Okay. What about Aline? Evaluate.
Uh, consider the value of something.
Very good. Okay. Good, Aline. Ame, interpret.
Explain what something means.
Exactly. Good. Okay. Natalie, reconsider.
Reconsider, change your point of view.
Very good. Exactly. And Angeline, the last one, reject.
Don't accept something because it isn't good enough.
Very good. Exactly. Exactly. Very good. Excellent. Very good. So this was easy for you. Okay. Okay. Very good. Okay. Now let's go to this activity. Look at this. It's also from the book. Okay. Here it says, for example, it says thought processes, page 22. It says, write the words in the box next to the definitions. Okay. Here is like a reinforcement of the previous activity. For example, we have analyze, disregard, fixate, foresee, presume, review. For example, be obsessed with a particular idea, think that you know, be able to predict the future. But it's the same, okay? Think something not important, look back over something, examine something in detail in order to understand it. But I think this is the same, okay? So let's one not do this, okay? Let's do this one. It says, circle the word that is different from the others. We have one, analyze, evaluate, interpret, reconsider. Then we have disregard, dismiss, fixate, reject. Then we have envision, foresee, interpret, and predict. There it goes. Okay, I'm going to say only this one. The previous activity is quite the same. Okay, so we won't do it. Okay, okay, there it goes. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to share the screen again. There it goes. Okay, so let's try to do it. Okay, For example, it says circle the word that is different from the others. Okay. For example, let's do number one. Okay. It says look at the possibilities. We have analyze, evaluate, interpret, and reconsider. Here, the one that is different is reconsider. Okay. Why? Because the other words are related to understanding or judgment. Analyze, evaluate, and interpret. They relate to understand something or to judge something, but reconsider no. Okay. Okay. What about, let's say, number two? Let's say Gabriel. Disregard, dismiss, fixate, and reject. Which one,
Yeah,
Gabriel,
the one
is
that
different?
is different is fixate.
Exactly. Why, Gabriel? Why?
Because fixate is something when you're obsessed with an idea. So disregard, dismiss, and
Very good.
reject are antonyms. Uh, that
Very good.
that the counterpart. Sorry.
Exactly. The counterpart. Yes, the others, for example, disregard, dismiss, and reject, they are related to rejecting or ignoring an idea. Okay. Very good. Okay. Scarlett, envision, foresee, interpret, and predict, Scarlett. Which one is different, Scarlett?
Interpret,
Why, Scarlett? Why?
because it's talking about um how can I say that? To
Interpret is
interpret is
correct, Scarlett.
explain
But why?
what something that something what something means. Sorry. So when we talk about
Okay.
ambition, foresee, and predict, we're talking about the future. And interpret has nothing to do with that.
Exactly. Exactly. Good, Scarlett. Wonderful. Very good. That's a very good explanation. Excellent. Very good. Okay. So let's go back to the board. Okay. Okay. So listen, friends. Here we have the grammar point. It says grammar is variations on past on real conditionals. It says read the sentences in the grammar box. Complete the rules. For example, it says, well, if you mentioned all this road work, I would have gone a different way. Well, if you'd been listening, you would have heard me, and we wouldn't be sitting in this traffic jam right now. Okay, says, number one, to refer to an unreal action in the past, use if plus past participle to describe an unreal action in progress. And the past, in the past. Okay. Use if plus being plus verb plus ing. To describe the imagined reaction in the past, use plus have plus past participle. To describe the imagined reaction in the present, use plus verb or be plus verb plus ing. In these sentences, apostrophe D could be contraction of would or. Okay, so I'm going to share this with you on the board, okay? Sorry, on the WhatsApp group, okay? And let's analyze it, okay? So there it goes, okay? There it is, okay? Okay, I'm going back to the board, okay? For example, okay, let's do number one. It says to refer to an unreal action in the past, use if plus past participle. Okay. What about, let's say, I don't know, Angeline? How, Angeline? How do you complete this one? To refer to an unreal action in the past, use if, where if you mentioned all this road work. Okay, Angeline, what is this, Angeline?
Would
Yeah, it is. Yeah, Angeline is had. If plus had plus past participle. Okay. For example, the imagine you say, if you had told me before, I wouldn't be here. If you had told me before, I wouldn't have eaten so much, for example, okay? Okay, what about the next one, okay? The next one is going to be for Ame. To describe an earlier action in progress, okay? In the past, use if, like here. If
Had?
you been listening, exactly. Had is also had. Very good. Exactly, my friends, very good. Okay, so listen, this is going to be homework for tomorrow, okay? Try to finish number 2, 3, and 4. And tomorrow we will continue analyzing and studying these conditionals, okay? So I prepared a file for you, but we will do it tomorrow, okay? So far, my friends, any questions, my friends, something not clear for you about today was basically advanced vocabulary, okay? So, okay. So what about, does anyone have any questions? Something not clear?
Everything's clear,
Angeline,
teacher.
Natalie, Amen, Aline, Scarlett,
No,
Gabriel,
teacher.
Don? Okay, my friends.
No,
Okay, so see you tomorrow. Have a great day. I will share the recording a bit later. Okay, so thank you. Take care. Thank you very
So,
much.
Miguel.
Have a
Bye
great
bye.
day. Thank you. Thank
Bye.
you very much. Wonderful.